Hey, welcome to Home Video Hangouts. I'm Cody, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about AI and how it's been affecting the film industry as a whole. So, you've probably been hearing a lot about AI recently in the media with different investment opportunities, how AI is affecting every industry from film, gaming, just the way things are delivered, just everything in our world these days, it seems like, is being affected by AI. I know recently Apple started implementing AI into their phones and some of their software with the latest iOS updates. And we're seeing more and more how video games are being affected by AI with the new PlayStation release. But I really wanted to kind of dive into how AI is affecting the film industry specifically, because as collectors, we're wanting to enjoy future movies that are coming out. And I think there's both some positives and some negatives to AI being used more in film. And I just want to kind of go over kind of what I've experienced, what I've seen, what I've been hearing about, and how we can benefit from AI as collectors, as well as some of the downsides of this. So let's start out with some of the positive though. First of all, AI is a great tool that's being used in very many ways to kind of expedite the filmmaking process, which that in itself can be both a positive and a negative, in that on one hand, if there's more tools available to produce a movie, it can kind of speed up the process of creating the film and then releasing it in theaters for people to enjoy. And that's a positive thing. But on the other side of things, I would say also it being expedited like that can also create kind of a rushed process where that can have a negative impact on the quality of the film. And so that's kind of both a positive and a negative, but I think it is a good thing that this could speed up how quickly we're hearing about a movie and then being able to see it and then eventually being able to purchase it, assuming it gets a physical media release. The danger, though, is there's also different aspects of AI in filmmaking that can kind of create some laziness in the process. And what I mean by that is if we use something like what we're seeing on YouTube, for example, being a content creator on YouTube, you're always looking for ways to kind of improve your videos, improve your process, save time. And we're seeing a lot of AI tools become available just in basic video editing for YouTube. And we're even seeing a lot of channels just having AI create videos for them, create audio and voiceovers for them. And I don't know about you, but whenever I see one of these kinds of videos on YouTube, it's really obvious. And I don't think those types of videos are ever going to replace having an actual person talking to the camera or an actual person creating the content. I think when we have all of this AI-generated content on YouTube, it kind of just clogs up our feed with stuff that's not that interesting, and maybe over time it'll get more and more interesting or more like an actual person talking or creating the video. But I think it's unfortunate just what we're seeing on YouTube with so much AI content being put out that it doesn't have any value in it really. And I'm hoping that we don't see more of that coming to film, where I think, at least when it comes to editing films, with all these AI tools, it could be causing some laziness in the people editing the films, to where we're not going to see the same level of quality in them as we used to. And I think the more that AI gets implemented into the filmmaking process, the more careful everyone involved with producing it is going to have to be to keep the quality up, because it could be easier just to push out movies with all this help from AI, but then it's not going to be something people enjoy as much. And another part of this is you can benefit from these AI tools through cost savings in the production process. But then, if you save money by doing that, but it's not as high of a quality of a film, not as many people are going to watch it or buy it, and then you're not going to be as successful financially, even though you save that money anyway. So I think it's a really tough balance there, and I'm hoping that Hollywood figures out a way to improve movies with AI instead of just expediting everything and putting out more and more garbage. Because I know a lot of people are disappointed with a lot of the new films coming out recently. We need some better films coming out, some more original ideas, and maybe AI could be used as a starting point to generate some more original ideas for movies too. But ultimately, I think the best movies are the ones with the most human connection, and it's hard to believe AI is going to be able to create some of those emotional feelings you feel when watching film, and you think about some of the most influential movies in the past, it's hard to imagine AI coming up with some of those original ideas on its own. There's also already been a lot of controversy in the media around AI too, where I remember there was some controversy going on where I believe it was OpenAI was using an AI voice that sounded very similar to Scarlett Johansson's voice, and that created a bunch of legal trouble for them and legal battles. And I think that a lot of actors and actresses are opposed to what's going on with AI right now as well, because it could kind of put their careers at risk. It can cause a lot of theft of intellectual property. And so we're seeing already, even in AI's early stages, the need for a lot of safeguards to protect people's intellectual property and to prevent misinformation, deep fakes, everything like that. So I think while AI can be exciting, there's a lot of danger in what it can be used for as well, and it can affect a lot of people's livelihoods as well. So I don't know exactly what the future is going to hold for how AI will be used in film, but as physical media collectors, we're usually pretty careful about the films that we're buying and putting into our collection, and we're usually pretty critical of the films that we like. And I think with what's being used with AI right now, it has both the potential to improve movies or make them a lot worse, and the last thing we need right now is the movies coming out to get worse. So I really hope that balance is found in making films better using AI, and let me know in the comments what you think about how AI is being used or how it could be used in a beneficial way in the future. And I'd love just kind of continue this conversation because I am really hopeful for what's ahead for the film industry, but I'm also very concerned about what I'm seeing with AI. So if you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe buttons down below, and that'll help you to stay updated on the latest videos I have releasing. I typically don't use AI very much in my videos or anything I do for editing, but let me know if you've been frustrated as well by what you've seen on YouTube with a lot of AI generated content. And I'll see you in the next video.